Hey, Gatekeepers! Welcome back to Weekly Soap Chronicles. Gatekeepers, you will not believe what went down on episode 121 of Beyond the Gates. We've got secret deals, shocking family revelations, and Chelsea fighting for her life against the unhinged Alison. I'm your girl Phil, and I'm about to break it all down for you. Let's get into it. Alright, so we start off at the Dupree mansion where emotions are running high. Poor Danny is absolutely beside herself thinking about her daughter Chelsea being trapped by that unhinged Alison. Nicole tries to comfort her, reminding Danny that Chelsea is brilliant and unstoppable. And honestly, she's right. Chelsea is a total baddie. But Danny, she's spiraling, and who can blame her? Okay? If somebody took my daughter or my daughter is missing, I'm a total wreck. Okay? Then Haley strolls in, trying to be helpful. Is everybody okay? I'm concerned about Bill and his stroke and how he's handling all of this. Danny ain't in the mood, and she just snubs Haley and storms off, leaving Nicole to pick up the pieces. Now Nicole, being the queen of grace, checks in on Haley, asking how she's holding up considering the miscarriage. And y'all, Haley is so overwhelmed by Nicole's kindness that she hugs her. Oh my gosh, she act like she cares. Let me give her a hug. Okay? Any rate, Nicole gives her like half of a hug. Naomi walks in, sees the hug, and pretty much ignores it. I just want to let you know that I'm getting ready to check on Jacob, and I'm out of here. Meanwhile, the search for Chelsea is in full swing. Martin and Bill are coordinating efforts when Vernon and Naomi join the team. And guess who else shows up? Oh, Smitty. Naomi drops a bombshell about meeting Alison one day at Uptown. And she was like, she seemed like she was okay. And Bill is shocked to learn that his daughter has a girlfriend. He's like, wait a minute. My daughter has a girlfriend? Yep, you heard that right. Bill is just now putting the pieces together. Madison walks in apologizing for everything. And Bill is like, you know what? I just want my daughter to be happy. And that's the bottom line, right? Okay, he's just kind of upset that he didn't know about it. Okay. Madison and Danny have a heart-to-heart about compartmentalizing their emotions. Because, that's what soap characters do best. And Madison heads home to get some sleep. But no one on the show ever actually sleeps, right? So we move on to our girl Leslie, who is bringing all the drama. She had the nerve to come to the Dupree mansion with a sympathy cactus. Yes, a cactus. Because nothing says, I'm sorry your granddaughter is missing, like a spiky plant. Vernon isn't having it and tells her to leave. He said, you know what, I'll handle this and it's time for you to go. But Leslie goes off. She vents about how everyone has wronged her and even prays for retribution. She talks about how their ex-son-in-law, Bill, threatened her, and for years she was scared to even go out because she was thinking that somebody was going to come along and take her baby away from her. Okay? Then Bill comes in the room, literally picks her up and carries her outside. And Leslie screaming, unhand me, demon! I am ethereal. Now, for those of you who don't know what the word ethereal means, because I didn't, I had to look it up. Extremely delicate and light in a way that seems too perfect for this world. And there is Leslie in a nutshell. Now, over at the casino, Joey is up to his usual shady business. Kat bursts in, demanding answers about his escort agency. She's like, I need to get the address of one of your clients. And Joey is like, okay. If I did own this escort agency, my clients depend on anonymity, so I wouldn't be able to give that information out anyway. Well, I could get a warrant. Yeah, you could, but that warrant would take a lot of time. Well, I'll pay you whatever you want. You know what? I really don't even need your money. What I ask for you to do is tell your brother to come see me. Martin? Why? Well, he has an hour to come and see me. And if he doesn't, you can wait on that warrant then. Tick tock, tick tock. Later, Martin and Smitty are brainstorming ways to help black girls when tragedy strikes, and Kat shows up with Joey's offer. He says that he'll give us the information if you go over there and see him. Martin, of course, is like, in exchange for what? And she was like, I don't know. I don't know what he'll have you doing, but yeah. And so he agrees right away. He was like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do it. And then Smitty, of course, is like, are you sure? Because Joey is a dangerous man. And he said, but she's my cousin, so I'll do it. All right, so let's check in on Chelsea, who is still trapped with the psychotic Alison. But first, I'd like to give a shout out to the actress who portrays psychotic Alison, and her name is Brianna Roberts. She is really playing her part, and I just wanted to give her props. Anyway, Alison tries to force herself on Chelsea, but our girl fights back, waving her hands around and reminding Alison that her dad taught her self-defense. You go, Chelsea. Alison, of course, is delusional, insisting that Chelsea is her possession. She even starts reading fake text messages to Chelsea, who is like, girl, those aren't real. I didn't write that stuff. And Alison is like, yes, you did. Yes, you did. At some point, Chelsea tells her that she'll end up breaking her neck. And Alison is like, okay, well then we'll both be unalived up in this piece, because you don't have the keys to these handcuffs and you ain't never gonna get up out of here. They'll find us both in here unalive. Okay? But you may last longer than me. And at that point, you can eat my body if necessary. Okay? I'm like, ooh, Alison. Then Chelsea goes on to say that she was hungry. Alison says she was hungry too. So she says she was going to leave and go get something to eat, and maybe she'll bring back a doggy bag. At that point, Chelsea tries to escape, but she fails and breaks down crying. My heart broke for her, but Chelsea isn't giving up. She's a fighter, and I can't wait to see how she turns the tables on Alison. Back at the Dupree mansion, Danny and Bill have a touching moment, holding hands and talking about how proud they are of their daughter. Bill is beating himself up for not being there for his girls, but Danny reassures him that they still love him. In a rare moment of tenderness and all this chaos, and honestly, they need it. Finally, we end the episode with Martin meeting Joey at the casino. Joey reveals he has information that could lead them straight to Alison's door. But there's a catch. Joey wants Martin in his debt. No intermediaries, no strings attached, just pure loyalty. Martin agrees, but you can tell he's uneasy. And honestly, so am I. What's Joey's endgame here? Kat later informs Jacob about the deal, and they both wonder what Martin had to do to get the info. The suspense is killing me. Oh, I almost forgot Drab Ashley. She did show up to show support to Naomi. And of course, Andre was there. So she was there just to let him know, oh, it's a good thing that we didn't get together because Danny needs you right now and Derek needs me. Okay, whatever, Ashley. All right, then. That was it. And that's a wrap on episode 121 of Beyond the Gates. What an episode, right? We had family drama, shady deals, and Chelsea fighting for her life. Let me know in the comments what you think Joey's real plan is, and do you think Chelsea will escape Alison's clutches? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, Gatekeepers, keep the drama alive.